Hello folks, welcome to my little playthrough of Project Uber. It's been quite some time since I've played this, a couple years I think, and I've decided to play it again. Well, actually I played it a couple months ago after not playing it for so long, and basically it was a lot of fun for the first two levels, and then when I reached the third level and, you know, from that point on, the fun just, you know, went crashing down because the difficulty, like, I remember this having a, you know, a difficulty jump, but it was way more than I was anticipating. So the fun just completely plummeted, and by the point I reached level 5, I rage quitted. So yeah, it was time to change this a bit. And, like, I planned to update this anyways because there was a couple of bugs that's been there for a long while that I needed to fix that completely halted any progression. And, in all honesty, this mod needed a lot of fixing because it ended up becoming one of my least favorite projects ever. It's like, it was way different than I first pictured it. It kind of went through an identity crisis. And, you know, so it's a miracle it actually got finished, but even then, had a lot of issues, and it was just, again, just way too fucking difficult. And when I got around to recovering an old hard drive that actually had, like, old versions of this WAD, it inspired me to go, okay, it's time to finally go about and fixing this WAD. So yeah, fixed a bunch of stuff. The difficulty especially was tweaked, so it's a lot more fair than it used to be. It's still not easy, but it's a lot more fair. So now, I am going to be playing through this right before I release it for its 10th year anniversary. So, it's going to be a lot better than it used to be. Because it deserves better. With that little lore out of the way, let's go! Yee! So... these... and okay. So I'm actually going to try to get like all of the secrets. So you can feel free to skip this and play for yourself if you don't want spoilers. And I pretty much have I've edited this, so I pretty much have all the secrets already in mind. Including a couple that I think a lot of people would have missed, like this. So you have to run under that before it closes, and which I actually tweaked that a little bit, so it's actually easier to do. Just walk around. Secret here. I'm trying to get. This is probably one of the hardest secrets to figure out because I only just did this because someone found this little exploit. So hold on. So what you had to do? So this little window right here. You can do this. And that's how you get this. Yeah, for the most part, the secrets have remained unchanged. There was a couple of secrets I completely changed, or it's still there, I just kind of made it less stupid. For example, there was a lot of secrets that required rocket jumping to get, and I basically just completely made it where it doesn't require rocket jumping anymore. Because when you think about it, it was kind of stupid. Especially with a Hardy class, which I think is it's a lot harder to actually get it with him. Right, this. There's another one right here. Another thing you might notice is the, so there's actually a milestone counter on the HUD now. Because I wanted to make it where the player can know when they're going to get another, like, bomb item. It wasn't really clear before. But the milestones are still the same. Let's just take all the, you know, projectiles. That's good. There's 3 of them? Huh. I guess on the super easiest, there's only 2. I could have sworn it was always just 2. But there's also... Hello! I'm a good person. I might tweak the melee because it's kind of like weird. Let's see how much it does on this guy. And here's what that switch did. To a place with completely different scenery. Enemies that aren't really supposed to appear until level 2, but you fight them here early. Get cell ammo again, which of course you don't get cell weapons until way later in level 2. This is a nice little bonus. So another thing is that. Hold on a second. Hold on. For some reason, the items is not appearing in the. Where is it? There it is. Why is that off? Alright, what I was trying to say is that the item counter, it only counts the score now. So you can kind of keep track of, you know, these items right here. Not the score that drops, but the score that you just find lying around. If you like, you know. Throw it. Hello. Get up. So yeah, it's not, you know, armor bonuses or anything that counts anymore because wow, I can't jump for shit. Like a lot of people don't really like do 100% items that much. I thought it would be kind of a little bit more interesting to make it just score only. I think, you know, the score a little bit more fun to collect than, you know, armor bonuses and powers that you don't really need. So these pistols actually used to have like a up-close melee attack. And I think I removed it because it wasn't obvious. there's just jump crouch. Jump crouching is a pain in the ass to do. So we already got most of the secrets. And I know what the last one is, so. Waking up. Another bomb. And yeah. Might actually just skip some secrets and be like, you know, I'll let you figure out how to get it. There are a lot of secrets that are way more, like, easy to figure out now. There was a couple of secrets that was so obtuse. That the one with the mancubus jumping was already kind of, you know, obtuse. Couple in the next levels was even more so, and there was actually one secret in like level 2 that was actually impossible to reach, and I don't even know how I missed that. I think what happened was that I was like in the middle. It's like I made the secret part of the secret and just forgot about it. Literally just a wall that never lowered, and the only way you was able to get to that secret anyways was by rocket jumping if it did lower down. So just another one of those dumb secrets. Alright, so oh, here. I'm trying to remember that because this secret right there used to be completely different. This area used to be completely different, and I kind of cropped a bunch of it out. So we got, well, we got most of the kills. I don't. I'm gonna see if I can find that last one. Fast forward. Okay, so I'm gonna just write that down. I'm taking a guess at something requires don't count, you know, it should like not count as a monster. Because I couldn't find anything that was moving on the map at all. Unless, hold on. Yeah, that's it. There is something on the map that has monster, so I need to fix that. But we got all that, so yippee! With the new revamped scores, you know, thing, which is kind of basically the same, just using code from like Motto Fun instead of, you know, an outdated bullshit with how it registers keys and stuff. So that is finally fixed. Onward to the next map.